Hello friends. Today I want to talk about something that I used to hear a lot and still do from former colleagues, from friends, from coaching clients, and it's the idea of not having enough time to do things for oneself, such as exercise, mindfulness, breathwork, meditation, to improve your physical, emotional, and mental health. Now there's a bit of a catch-22 here, because I know many of you are working 50, 60-hour weeks, maybe more. The catch-22 is that when you're the most busy is when you most need to take time to do this stuff. So you probably have no problem scheduling things into your day, scheduling work meetings, calls with clients, lunches with colleagues, time with your family, but maybe you have a resistance in scheduling blocks of time for yourself. And it seems very difficult to simply find 20 or 30 minutes a day for you to do these things for yourself. And I mean, there are a lot of different reasons for this. One of them could be that you are prioritizing the needs of others over your own. So one thing I'd like you to try is, if you're struggling with this, is simply schedule using Gmail calendar or Outlook calendar that you're used to scheduling things. Schedule time for yourself every day, 20 or 30 minutes, and say, no distractions for 20 or 30 minutes. This is my time. I'm going to do something for myself. So try that. I would say try that first. And if you notice that you're routinely skipping these sessions, you see the notification pop up and you're in bed and you're like, nah, I just want to sleep longer, I'm tired, or no, I would rather check my work email, then what we're dealing with is a matter of priority. So you do things because you think they're important to you. You probably have no problem showing up for a client call or showing up for a meeting with your boss because they're a priority to you, because they're tied to your money, your status, or your career path, and that's what you are prioritizing right now. So what I'm proposing to you is a shift in priority. So if you shift your priority to your health and to your well-being, you are more likely to show up for that time for yourself. And so maybe it requires a little bit of programming to think, well, if I'm willing to show up for a client meeting, it means I have some responsibility. I have a job to do and I want to follow through on that. So if you can take that onto yourself, I have a responsibility to my own health. Do I want to keep being stressed out the way I am? Do I want to keep running myself ragged, burning the candle on both ends? Or do I want to be responsible for my own well-being? The second reason you're likely not to skip on that work call is because you want to make money and you want to do a good job and you want to progress. So that is a priority of career and money. And if you can take that focus for your own well-being, that will help you actually in the long run probably make more money. Because what happens when you take the time to work on your mental health and to clarify your mind and to settle your mind, actually you become more efficient with your time. Because one of the reasons you don't have enough time right now is you are probably just trying to do everything. And you probably are doing things that actually aren't important. And you're probably being distracted by a dozen different things. Your phone popping up, social media, meetings that actually aren't important, but you just feel like you have to go. So when you are able to shed the layers of your being and clarify your thinking and increase your focus and reduce stress, you naturally start to go, oh, well, I mean, is this really important, this thing that I'm supposed to do? Or maybe it's not that important. Maybe I will just skip that. Or maybe I'll ask someone else to go. Or maybe I'll just simply say, no, I'm not doing it. It's not important. So that allows you, ironically, to free up time, as I mentioned. And the third reason you're probably not willing to skip that work call or meeting as much as you are to skip gym session or the time for yourself is fear. Because you are afraid of perhaps a bad performance review, a bad comment from your boss, your client complaining, and you don't want that negative feedback. So I'm not saying you should apply fear to yourself, but really think about what it means over a long period if you don't take care of yourself. What is that going to lead to? If you're in a stress state and you don't make that effort, a lot of people, it leads to burnout. It'll lead to emotional health problems, relationship problems, physical health problems. So that, again, I'm not trying to make you afraid, but I mean, some people operate on fear. So if you can apply the fear of loss of your job and your income to the fear of loss of health and well-being, that may be a sort of mental gymnastics you can make to make yourself more likely to actually follow through on these 20, 30 minutes a day for yourself. So that's just a few things I thought of off the top of my head. I hope that helps you and maybe sparks an idea of some sort. If you need more help or you want to talk about this, feel free to reach out. You can find my information in my profile and in the links below. So yeah, that's all I got for you today. I hope you have a great day, productive day, clear and stress-free day, and I will talk to you soon.